My name is Jenny Santos, and I have a phobia of...
Hey, I'm Leanne Harris, and I'm afraid of...
Hi, my name is Sharon Yu, and I'm afraid of tornadoes,
octopi,
snakes, spiders,
cockroaches,
yard gnomes, and heights.
I developed this phobia... I don't really know. You know what it was? I remember. Okay, no, I know. When I was little, the Little Mermaid, I was terrified of Ursula when she got all giant, and then Prince Eric had to stab her with the ship. I was terrified, and that has transgressed into my adult life, and I am terrified of octopi.
Well, actually, I don't know exactly how I developed this, but I think it might be because, I don't know, cockroaches are really creepy, and they're disease infested, they come in sewers, I don't know, and also like they're the only animal that would survive from a nuclear explosion, so I don't know what, there's just so many things about cockroaches that I just don't like.
I first became afraid of lawn gnomes when I was in 5th or 6th grade, and I was riding the bus, and I would meet in front of my neighbor's house, and he had lawn gnomes in his yard, and every day I would go out there and they would be in a different position, and they were always looking at me, always, every day. They were always in a different spot. Sometimes they would even be in his windows, and so it really freaked me out. And when I was, when I was young, I really thought that they were moving like themselves, like they were, and like when you just looked at them, like how you used to think like your toys would move, and then when you got into they didn't. It was like that. Like I thought they moved until you looked at them, and so it really, really freaked me out. And so they are just creepy.
I don't know anyone else with as severe phobia as I have, but my cousin does find them to be rather creepy or ominous, I suppose.
I do not, to my knowledge, know anybody who is also afraid of lawn gnomes. I'd like to meet somebody else.
When people hear that I'm afraid of octopi, they're mainly just confused as to why. But I think the answer is pretty obvious. Like, come on, guys.
When I talk about cockroaches, I usually don't bring this in general conversation. However, if a cockroach just happens to appear, or in the past, on campus, Millsaps campus, there used to be cockroaches in the middle of the night, and they would run right underneath your foot, and I don't know why, if they were wanting to die or something, and you would step on them. And I remember freshman year talking about this, and a lot of people agreed that this happened, and it was kind of an interesting topic of conversation and a disgusting one at that.
When I tell people that I'm afraid of yard gnomes, they're immediately confused. They often laugh. That's always the first thing, is they laugh and ask me why. And then when I tell them, they understand, but they always think it's so funny to begin with. So.
Octopi are the worst because they have the most arms. You can't trust that many arms. You just can't. All the suction cups. Okay.
Well, when I was younger, I couldn't touch the cockroaches, so I guess my phobia or fear of cockroaches was much more severe, but now, if I have to, I will kill it and pick it up with a tissue, but in the past, I would definitely not touch them at all.
My limits are much larger. Like I still don't like to see them in person, but I can see them on television and stuff, and it doesn't freak me out as bad. But in person, they're just I really just don't want to see them. When I see yards with them, I kind of try to stay away and don't go to those people's houses often.
The limits to my phobia are, I saw a picture of an octopus and I pushed my computer off my bed. And then, like one time when I was at the aquarium, I was like, la la la, and I was next to the big aquarium, and an octopi is like, whoop, or an octopus or whatever, and I like screamed and like ran out of the room. So I would say it's slightly severe. I always check to see if aquariums have octopi in their big tanks or not. And then decide as to whether I go or not.
In a battle versus me and the cockroach, my shoe would win.
Me versus a lion. I think I could win. I think I could win this. Because, you know, I could just smash it with a hammer. Like, ideally, I could smash it with a hammer. But if it was moving, it would probably be turned to real life and not like stone or whatever the heck they're made out of. You know, I don't even know. I don't even want to know. So I would like to think that I could win because I could smash it or something, or throw it over a fence like they do in Harry Potter. But who knows?
Me versus octopus, octopus would win because I would just sit there and cry and add to the salty tears of the ocean. That's what the ocean is made up of. People's tears who octopi have attacked. That's why it's so salty.